Good morning, all of you. In this session, I'm going to explain about shaft couplings introduction. This is unit number 5. Okay, in this session, I will explain about the different types of couplings. Before going to the couplings, first of all, you have to know the fundamentals. First of all, you have to know the fasteners. A mission element used for holding or joining two or more parts of a mission or structure is known as a fastener. The process of joining the parts is called fastening. Okay, the process of joining the two or more parts is called fastening. Okay, the fasteners are of two types: permanent fasteners and temporary fasteners. Temporary fasteners, also known as removable fasteners. Okay, fasteners broadly classified into permanent fasteners and temporary fasteners. Yeah, examples for permanent fasteners are welded joints, riveted joints, soldering, bracing. These are some examples for permanent fasteners. Okay, temporary fasteners. The following are some examples for temporary fasteners. First one is a screwed fasteners. Screwed fasteners like bolts, nuts, studs. Okay, couplings. Couplings, for example, sleeve coupling, muff coupling, sleeve or muff coupling, split muff coupling, flange coupling, bushed pin flexible couplings, universal couplings, Oldham couplings. Okay, case, sunk case, saddle case, feather case, woodruff case. Okay, these are some examples for keys. Quarter joints, socket and spigot quarter joint, sleeve and quarter joint. Okay, those are examples for quarter joints. Knuckle joint. Okay, these all are some examples for temporary fasteners. Shafts are usually available up to 7 meters length due to inconvenience in transport. Okay, in order to have a greater length, it becomes necessary to join two or more pieces of the shaft by means of a coupling. Okay, this is a shaft. Okay, this is a coupling. For joining two shafts, we are using a coupling. What is the main function of a coupling? Shaft couplings are used to transmit power from one shaft to another shaft. Okay, this is the main function of a coupling. Okay, couplings are also used to join two or more shafts to transmit power from one place to another place. Okay, this is the main function of a coupling. This is the example of a coupling. Here this one is a coupling. Okay, this coupling is used to join the motor and pump shafts. Okay, these are examples for shaft couplings. Couplings are temporary fasteners. Okay, this one also example for a coupling. This is a flange coupling. Okay, this one is a motor, this one is a pump. Okay, for join the motor shaft and pump shaft, we are using coupling. Okay, so here coupling is used to transmit the power from motor shaft to pump shaft. Okay, here this is the animated view. Here this is a coupling. Okay, flange coupling. This flange coupling is used to join the motor and pump. Okay, or also shaft couplings are also used to join the IC engine shafts and dynamo shafts to generate the power. Okay, Yeah, this is the another example of a shaft coupling. Okay. Yeah, this one is the coupling. This coupling is used to join these two mission components. Here also you can observe, here a coupling is used to join a motor shaft and pump shaft. Okay. Yeah, this is a pump shaft and this is a motor shaft. To join these two shafts, we are using coupling. Okay. Yeah, this is the example of a sleeve or muff coupling. Here you can observe the animation view. Here you can observe there are two shafts. For joining these two shafts, we are using a sleeve or muff coupling. A sleeve or muff coupling is a hollow type shaft, hollow shaft. Shaft couplings are used in machinery for several purposes. The most common of which are the following: to provide for the connection of the shafts of units that are manufactured separately, such as a motor and a generator, and to provide for disconnection of repairs or alternations. Okay, so couplings are used to join two separate components. Okay, to provide for misalignment of the shafts or to introduce mechanical flexibility. Here you can observe, okay, this one and this one is the example for shaft coupling. Okay, to provide misalignment of the two shafts, we are using this coupling. To reduce the transmission of shock loads from one shaft to another shaft. Okay, to reduce the transmission of shock loads or fatigue loads from one shaft to another shaft. Okay, to introduce protection against overloads. Okay, couplings are also used to prevent the overloads or to reduce the overloads. What are the main requirements of a good shaft coupling? A good shaft coupling should have the following requirements. First one is shaft couplings should be easy to connect or disconnect. Okay, this one is the example. Here you can observe this coupling should be easy to connect or disconnect for these two components. Okay, so here coupling is used to join motor shaft and pump shaft. Okay, it should transmit full power from one shaft to the another shaft without losses. Okay, here this is the motor shaft, this is a pump shaft. Okay, so this coupling is used to transmit the motor power, motor shaft to pump shaft. Okay, without losses. That means couplings are used to transmit torque from motor shaft to the pump shaft. Okay, couplings should hold the shafts in perfect alignment. Okay, it should reduce the transmission of shock loads from one shaft to another shaft. Couplings should have no projecting parts. Okay, so these all are some important requirements of a good shaft coupling. Shaft couplings are classified into two main groups. First one is rigid couplings. Second one is flexible couplings. Rigid couplings again classified into sleeve or muff coupling. Sleeve or muff coupling, clamp or split muff or compression coupling. Third one is flange coupling. Again, flange coupling broadly classified into protective type flange coupling, unprotected type flange coupling, solid flange or marine type flange. Okay, these all are rigid couplings. Okay, now flexible couplings are classified into bushed pin type flexible coupling or modified flange coupling. Okay, bushed pin type flexible coupling, also known as modified flange coupling. And second one is universal coupling. Universal coupling and hooks joint are example for flexible couplings. Third one is the Oldham coupling. Okay, so these all are examples for flexible couplings. Okay, now what is rigid? What is rigid? Rigid coupling is used to connect two shafts which are perfectly aligned. Okay, so rigid couplings is used to connect two shafts which are perfectly aligned. Okay, here let's consider this one is the left side shaft, this one is the right side shaft. Here this is the axis of the two shaft 1 and shaft 2. Okay, here we can observe rigid coupling is used to connect two shafts which are perfectly aligned. Okay, that means both axes are collinear. Okay, now examples for rigid coupling. First one is rigid or muff coupling. Second one is a clamp or a split muff or compression coupling. Third one is a flange coupling. Again, flange coupling broadly classified into protector type, unprotected type, and solid or marine type. Okay, these all are examples for rigid couplings. Okay, so rigid couplings are used to connect two shafts which are perfectly aligned. Okay, now flexible couplings. Flexible couplings are used to connect two shafts having both lateral and angular misalignments. Here, these two are the shafts. This is the axis of the shaft 1. This one is the axis of the shaft 2. Okay, so flexible coupling is used to connect two shafts having both lateral and angular misalignment. Okay, that means these two axes are not in collinear. Okay, following types of flexible couplings are important from the subject point of view. First one is a bushed pin type flexible coupling or modified flange coupling. Second one is universal coupling or hooks joint. Third one is Oldham coupling. Okay, these three are important flexible couplings. Now this is the animation view of a muff or sleeve coupling. Okay, here this green color and red color indicates shafts. Here this is a horizontal key. Okay, that is a give head key. Okay, give head key is used to hold the shaft and coupling parts. This is the sleeve or muff coupling. It is a halo type shaft. Okay, sleeve or butt muff coupling. Okay, this is the assembling view of a muff or sleeve coupling. Here you can observe the animation. This is the assemble video. assembling of sleeve or muff coupling. Yeah, this one is a sleeve or muff coupling. Okay, this is a butt, half butt muff coupling. Yeah, these are keys you can observe. Sleeve or muff coupling is a rigid coupling. Okay, these are the important components. Sleeve or muff coupling is a halo type shaft. Okay, so for design of this sleeve or muff, we are using halo shaft formulas. Okay, this is the cross sectional view of a sleeve or muff coupling. Okay, 3D is the length of the sleeve or muff coupling. Okay, here D is the diameter of the shaft. Okay, now this is the key. Okay, this is the front view, this is the side view. Now second one is a split muff coupling. Okay, these are the important components. Okay, here this one is a sleeve. Sleeve splits into two halves. This one is a shaft. Okay, this one is a key. These are the nuts and these are the bolts. Bolts and nuts are used to join the two halves of the sleeve. Here, give head key is used to hold the two halves. Okay, these are nuts. These are the bolts. This this one and this one are the shaft. This one is a key. Okay, so here to join these two shafts, we are using split muff coupling. Okay, so this one is key groove. So this one is a bolt. Okay, bolts and nuts are used to join the two halves of the sleeve or muff coupling. Okay, so this is the cross sectional view of a split muff coupling. Okay, this one is a front view, this one is a side view of a split muff coupling. Split muff coupling, also known as compression coupling or clamp coupling. This one is another type of flange type rigid coupling. This one is a first protector type flange coupling. These two are the flanges. This one is left side flange. This one is the right side flange. This one is a shaft and this one is a key. Flange couplings are widely used for heavy power transmission. Flange coupling having two separate cast iron flanges. Each flange is mounted on the shaft end and keyed to it. The faces are turned up at right angles to the axis of the shaft. One of the flange has a projected portion and the other flange has a corresponding races. This helps to bring the shafts into the line and to maintain alignment. The two flanges are coupled together by means of bolts and nuts. The bolts transmit torque from one flange to the other flange and then to the shaft. Okay. The design of flange coupling includes the design of hubs, flanges, key, and bolts. Okay. The flange couplings are of three types: unprotected type flange coupling, and protective type of flange coupling, and marine type or solid flange coupling. Okay, this is the example of a protective type of flange coupling. Okay, flange couplings are widely used for heavy power transmission. Okay, the two flanges are coupled together by means of bolts and nuts. Okay, now this is the cross-sectional view of a protector type of flange coupling. This is the side view. This is the front view. These are the important. This is the important one for exam point of view. This is the example for unprotected type of flange coupling. This is the assembled view of video of a protected type of flange coupling. Okay. This is the cross-sectional view of a unprotected type flange coupling. Now this is the example for solid or marine type of flange coupling. This is the cross-sectional view of a solid flange coupling. Now this is the example for bushed pin type of flexible flange coupling or modified flange coupling. Okay, this is a shaft and this one is a key. Okay, these two are the flanges. This is the right side shaft and key. Here for joining these two flanges, we are using bush pins. These are the bushes, copper bushes. These are the pins, bushed pins. Okay. So here bushed pins are used to join these two flanges. This is the cross-sectional view of a bushed pin type of flexible coupling. Oldham coupling. Oldham couplings, bushed pin couplings are used to provide angular and lateral misalignments. Okay. Okay, this one also Oldham coupling. Here you can observe Oldham coupling is used to provide misalignment. Oldham coupling is a flexible coupling. Okay, this is a rotating disc. So this is the cross-sectional view of a Oldham coupling. This is a front view and side view. Now this is the example for universal coupling. Universal coupling or Hooks joint. Hooks joint or universal coupling also used to provide angular misalignment. Now this is the assembled view of a universal coupling. Okay, this is the cross-sectional view of a universal coupling. This is the front view and this one is the side view. In next session, in next class, I will explain how to design a sleeve or muff coupling. And also I will explain some simple problems on sleeve or muff coupling.